sorry about that.
For nearly 20 years, countless numbers of unsuspecting men and women have been entertained by this man. He's the world's worst waiter. He is Don Pryor. You are invited to a special look behind the scenes where you'll discover what goes into every performance of this unique show. The tables have been set. The guests have arrived. Let the show begin.
Well, how did I get started as the world's worst waiter? Well, how does anybody get started as the world's worst waiter? Same old story that you've all heard a million times, but I'll tell it anyway. I started doing this act 20 years ago with my dad. His name is Cactus Pryor, an old TV and radio guy in Austin, Texas, and an after-dinner speaker, veteran after-dinner speaker. And Dad had several hoax acts that he would do. Having seen Dad as an after-dinner speaker for so many years, I thought, well, maybe that might be something I could do. People tell me that I'm funny, I could do something with comedy, but I wasn't interested in doing stand-up because I've been a professional musician for a long time already. That kind of lifestyle really didn't appeal to me, but what did appeal to me was the after-dinner circuit where you fly out, you do your show, and you fly back home, and they pay your expenses, and so that was kind of appealing. Dad and I started talking one night about some possible ideas of something I could do. We started talking back and forth, and we came up with this idea of the world's worst waiter. I liked the concept immediately, and we just started throwing ideas back and forth. Dad had a show coming up, and we got permission to try this out. He was going to be speaking, and I'll be out in the audience doing the waiter thing. I was scared to death. I had no spit in my mouth, much like I am right now. So dressed up like the other waiters and got a big tray of unbreakable stuff, and I knew I was going to go in there and dump this stuff on the floor and eat while I'm serving food, but I had no idea if people were going to laugh. So we tried it out, and it just really, really went well. People loved it. Dad was real busy as an after-dinner speaker then, and so people would call him wanting him, and then he would say, hey, by the way, I've got my son who does this really funny act called The World's Worst Waiter. And they were, oh, that sounds great. And they would book us, and I'd get like $150. And it was just really working well. And word of mouth started getting out about me. And Dad started slowing down his schedule. He didn't want to travel as much, so people would call him, and he wouldn't want to go across country to do it anymore. And I kept getting calls, and then agencies started calling me, and making a lot more now than $150 a night, which is good too. Excuse me. Sorry. Right now, I'm on my way to meet with the MC. He's going to tell the jokes at the end of the meal that I'm going to blow the punchlines to. This is one of my favorite parts of the show. This is what leads up to the big reveal. And so I always get with them and rehearse for about 10 minutes right before the show. Sometimes it's a crash course for these guys in comedic timing. If we can rehearse that, because I need to make sure that you get me at just the right spot. Okay. So your cue again will be, that doctor's crazy. I just came in here with an earache, and he told me to come in here and take my clothes off.
You think that's crazy? I just came here to deliver this package.
Yeah. And then you just want to be so smug, just look at me like, yeah, exactly. And I'll look at you just deadpan, and then kind of sink a little bit, and then I'll stick my head into the mic and go ahead and finish the punchline and run off the podium and embarrassed. And that's when you will come back to the mic. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Don Pryor, the world's worst waiter. Or however you want to introduce me, but I'm known as the world's worst waiter, and you'll see why here in a minute. As you can see right now, everybody's pretty much working for me. You can see they're jumping, they're like, what do you need, what do you need, what do you need? That's all they're thinking about right now. I made the mistake one time of not telling the wait staff that that I was going to be out there. The wait staff had not been notified. The fact that there was this new face standing there in a waiter's uniform was nothing unusual, but what they didn't know was what was about to happen. They had no idea, and the wait staff freaked out. So I learned early on that I need to work closely with the wait staff. I need to make sure that they know exactly what I'm going to be doing. My name's Don Pryor. I'm from Austin, and I'm an actor. And I may have worked with some of you before. I've done many shows here before, but maybe not. But I do a comedy act called The World's Worst Waiter, and I've been hired to be here tonight. This is a hoax on the audience. There are about 3 people in the crowd who know about me, the folks that hired me. Everybody else is in the dark. As far as they know, I work for you. If you can just play along with it, keep a straight face, just let me go around the room and do my thing. If I do happen to get in your way, tell me to get out of your way. And that just adds to the act. So thank you, everybody, and I'm looking forward to it. First day. I knew that.
I think you should be loud and overbearing too.
Oh, I'm everything, believe me. I try to show as much respect as I can to the wait staff when I'm working, because I'm out there having a blast, you know, and I don't want them to think that I'm making fun of them, because I'm not. They've already been there for 3 hours before I get there setting up. They're going to be there for another 2 hours, and they put up with a lot. And because of that, when my wife and I go to a restaurant, I say thank you a lot to the waiters, almost overkill. I mean, Kim has had to say to me a few times, you're kind of overdoing it. Right now, I am starting to get nervous, as I do before every show. I'm scared to death before I do every show. And in fact, I don't look forward to it until I get going, and those butterflies are starting to build right now. So, as you can see, they're ready for me. They're waiting for me here, and pretty much expecting me. And I'm kind of a big deal here. So we're just gonna go on in.
These people have no idea what's in store for them. Backstage, Don waits, running his lines, calming his nerves, mentally getting into character. At this moment, his only thoughts, his only concerns are directed towards his audience.
How do I look? That's the main thing. I feel fat. I really feel fat. Am I losing my hair?
Is it Don?
Don, yes. I'm scared to death before I do it, because I never know what I'm walking into. I don't know what kind of mood these people are going to be in. And before I do it, I can't believe I'm about to do this. So I'm 46 years old, and I'm doing what?
No, don't play on weekends. It has to be Monday through Friday.
Got some more water. It's free. Some more water.
Probably easier just leave it on the table, right? Rather than moving it around.
I guess.
Hit a moving target.
First night.
Thank you.
I don't mind. Some more water, it's free.
Down on your phone. Thank you.
First night. I've become an expert in surface tension over the years. One of the things I do is pour people's water glasses to the point where they can't pick them up. They're just full to the absolute brim. And after they take a couple of sips, I'll come back and, fill it off again. That's what starts to get people's attention. That's when they start to realize that something's wrong here. It's free. Here's some more when you're ready. This one's really full. Okay, I got it. It's free.
Pop them all off.
Do we bring the dressing around?
Yes, yeah, we have dressing.
Okay. Somebody need ketchup?
No, they had some extra.
Somebody need ketchup? Are y'all okay? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. Hope I didn't scare y'all. Sorry. Thank you. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry about this. Sorry. Oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. Sorry about this. It's first night. Oops, sorry. Oh, thank you. Is anybody sitting here?
Oh no. I'm good. Oh, we're good.
Need some help?
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry, man. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
1 second.
Got it.
Sorry.
Doesn't get it on you, Sam.
That's mine.
No problem.
When do we get to? I'm really thirsty right now. Really? At Pizza Hut, we got to drink when we. No, it's mine. I took it from the table. That one.
You can go in the back.
Okay.
You're not the gentleman that dropped the...
Yeah, I'm afraid I am. It's my first night. Oh, I got it. Thank you. I got it. Here you go. Just put it. I'll tell you. Thanks. It's faster this way. Are you done, sir?
Not yet.
We're in kind of a hurry, so. Are you done?
No, it just started.
Okay.
Thank you. Good service. I like that.
Don't eat the meat.
You feeling?
I just eat the vegetables. There you go. Can you pass that down to him? Pass that down.
Sure.
Sir, would you pass that down to him? That's a hot plate. God almighty. Sorry about that. My act changes almost every time I do a show. It's never the same. There are certain things that are the same, but the thing that is different every time are the people that are in front of me, because I'm reacting to them. How they react to me is how I react to them.
Did you pass that over to him? Over there. Thank you.
Actually, the crowd ends up being a lot funnier than me. Really, it's the reactions to me that are so funny.
What is this? Chicken. What? Chicken. That's chicken. They're saying this is chicken. Some more bread, ma'am. And can you just pass that down to her? There you go. Oh, well,
We don't need bread.
this is horrible.
You don't
Okay, I didn't know that. I'm really hungry.
I don't think they want it.
I don't like working here. I'm not supposed to. Can you pass that down to him? Don't need anything right now. I was starving, but I'm better now. Okay.
One of the bits that I do that gets a lot of laughs that I always enjoy doing is right in the middle of dinner, I'll pull out a cell phone.
Can't talk on this phone.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Just a quick call.
Yeah, you gotta hang up.
Okay, 1 second. Hey, sorry about that. It's like you can't even talk on the phone while you're working here. It's ridiculous. No, I don't. No, I have no idea what they're paying me, honey. But I don't like working here. I can't eat. I can't drink anything. I can't. I mean, all they want you to do is, yeah, that'd be good. I'm on the phone, so anyway.
And I'll call my wife, Kim. I'll actually call her, and I'm just, hey, what's going? And she expects the call. It's just a tradition that I call during the show, and she's ready for the call, and she's just basically on the other end listening. And I'm talking, hey, what's going on? I really hate working here. These people are really strange, and I don't even know what I'm making. I don't even know how much they're paying me.
What are you doing? You're knitting? All right. Hang on, I'm on the phone. Sorry, go ahead.
The cell phone bit started out of necessity. What I used to do is I would actually light up a cigarette. I don't smoke, but I would light up a cigarette while I'm pouring water or picking up plates. And that became so politically incorrect that I was so uncomfortable doing that, I can't do this anymore. So someone suggested, you know, what you ought to do is talk on a cell phone. And I did, and that gets a great reaction.
Very low.
Is this free?
Yeah, it's free.
You want the clear?
Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah.
You do not have your liquor certification. You are not supposed to be pouring wine.
I promise I won't mess it up.
I'm so sorry, sir. Are you good? Everyone else?
I'll go get some more. When do we eat?
When do we eat? We're serving dinner now. Take this from me. I'm so sorry.
What is your deal? What is his deal?
I don't know. He needs to take a chill pill.
I do not like working here. You want clear or dark?
I like the clear.
A lot of free wine flows. If I'm pouring wine, everybody gets a lot of wine. We have either dark or clear, because the world's worst waiter doesn't know the difference between red wine and white wine.
You didn't drink out of that bottle.
Some more wine. We got tons of it.
Oh, this is wonderful. I wish I had a camera of that.
One of the most fun parts of the show for me is when I scream out the punchlines to the MC's jokes. This is what leads up to the reveal. This MC or whoever we've decided is going to gets up to the podium, says a few words, and then segues into a couple of jokes that we've rehearsed. And right before he gets, and I'm out pouring coffee at that point, picking up plates and cleaning up. And at that point, right before he gets to the punchline of the joke, well, I scream out the punchline.
He's stuck in his throat. You need some new jokes, man.
And this is so much fun because the crowd does not see this coming. Some of them by this point have maybe figured me out. Again, some haven't, some aren't sure. But then once again, boom, we hit them with this. They didn't see it coming. This waiter is screaming out the punchlines to the jokes. You got to be kidding me.
Good Lord.
You think you can do a little better than I can?
Do a joke?
Yeah, do a joke. Bring it on.
Just do a joke. Can you hold that? So I just tell a joke.
Just tell a joke, any joke.
Okay. All right. There was this traveling salesman, and that wasn't it. And
I start to tell this joke so poorly. I'd managed to get almost all the way through the joke, and then he ends up blowing my punchline.
And he told me to come in here and take my clothes off.
You think that's crazy? I just came to deliver this package. How's it feel?
He said, "You think that's crazy? I just came here to deliver this package."
Ladies and gentlemen, Don Pryor, the world's worst waiter.
Good job. Is anybody pissed? We need to give a big hand to the real wait staff tonight for doing a great job. And I have a feeling they're going to be awfully relieved for y'all to know that I don't work for this hotel. It's also my wish for everybody here, before it's your time to go to the great beyond, as it will be for all of us sooner or later, that you're all able to go quietly in your sleep, as my uncle did recently, instead of screaming hysterically like the 4 passengers in his car. It's probably a good place to end right there.
I definitely want them to come away completely entertained and maybe even having learned something about themselves.
He was absolutely the world's worst best waiter I've ever had.
He was very entertaining, hilarious. The first time he made his mistake, I felt sorry for him. That's exactly what he was, the world's worst waiter. And the second time, I wanted to grab a hold of him and pull him completely out of the situation he was in, man. I felt bad for the guy.
He was great. We enjoyed it.
I've never, in all the conventions I've done in 10 years, I've never seen that. It was great.
And I was actually going to start saying a prayer for the guy, and then I found out he was all a joke. So.
I want them to come away with something that was, I can't believe what I just saw, and something that people will be talking about for years.
Thank you all very much. My name is Don Pryor. I'm definitely the world's worst waiter. Good night, everybody.
So you can see I'm being swarmed right now.